Hello and welcome everyone to today's vlog. Today is the 26th of November. The moon is just about to move into the sign of Aquarius. The sun is in Sagittarius, and today I've chosen to do a special about looking after your body energy. This is something that everybody needs to do, and most of us don't make enough time for it, or maybe we're doing it wrong. So before we do anything else, let us begin with an energy cleanse. Now, you've probably seen this on some of my other videos, the Palo Santos here, and I cleanse my aura with it every day. Now sometimes I use sage, sometimes I would simply use sandalwood incense. As incense goes, if you can't get sage, real sage or Palo Santo, I feel the best stick incense to buy are frankincense and myrrh and sandalwood. Sandalwood is a universal incense and we can use it for so many different things. So I always have a candle lighting as well, especially this time of year. It's really important to bring light into our lives during the darker times, and especially during the darker months. So just spend a couple of seconds with me here now, just looking at this flame and feeling how beautiful it is, how warm, and how much light it's bringing into your life. And instantly you feel better. Smile on your face, deep breath, sit up straight, and everything is good. Simply doing those two things every day can help you keep your body energy balanced. Now, for those of you who feel that they know all of this and do it already and want to do other things to help their body, you can get yourself a bag of crystals, and you can choose to work with one or two of these every day, whichever feels right for you. Getting to know crystals is probably one of the best things that I ever did, and I have filled my entire house with them, and I really feel that they have helped me on my spiritual journey, and they have definitely helped me in balancing my body energy. Now, if you're just beginning with crystals, it's best to start with the ones that you feel something from. Don't buy them because you think you should. Buy them because you're attracted to them. Because the energy of crystals gives off a signature, and that signature can be right for your body energy. So if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel happy, then that's the right crystal for you. It doesn't matter what color it is, what name it has, when you first start out, and even throughout your experience with crystals, the ones that you are attracted to are the ones that will help you. Now, as time moves on, you might feel the need to bring different types of crystals into your life, and many of you know that I work with crystal skulls, and I find the skulls amazing. Now, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. But the one thing that skulls are very helpful with are keeping your crown chakra clear once you program them correctly. Now, I'm going to talk about programming crystals, and not just the skulls, but any crystals. Programming crystals it can be an easy thing to do, or it can be complex. the most important thing to remember is that every crystal you program to do a specific thing will constantly need cleansing. Now, certain crystals will be okay without cleansing often, but certain crystals that draw out darker energy or heavy energy, they're the ones that need cleansing the most. Moonlight is amazing. Full moonlight is amazing for clearing the energy of all your crystals. Some people bury their crystals in the garden. Some people go to the sea and let them wash in and out, let the waves wash over them. You can run them under the tap if they're that correct type of crystal. The more porous type of crystals you shouldn't put in water. But again, that's getting into the complexity of crystals, and I'm going to try and keep it simple today. So whatever it is that you're feeling, or whatever it is that you need to deal with, go to that little bag of crystals that you have and start there. Pick out the one that you feel attracted to for whatever it is that you need to do at that particular time. Maybe you're having bad dreams. Maybe you're having a hard time in work. Maybe you don't have a job and you're looking for a job. Whatever it is. Take your crystals out. Put them out on the table. Look at them. Feel each one of them. Put it on your heart and feel which one or which two of these crystals are going to help me the most. And then take each crystal, put it over your head like this. Your left hand has to be higher than your heart chakra, over your head, over your crown. And ask that that crystal help guide you in whatever you need it for. There are lists of crystals that help in different areas of life. But you may not have every single crystal that you're looking up for a particular issue. So that's where you go back to your intuition and you choose the one or the two that you feel are going to help you the most. You will know instantly by laying them on your heart whether they're going to be able to help you with that particular issue, whatever that is. And so then try and meditate with them. Meditation itself can be very hard for some people, is easier for others. And it doesn't necessarily have to be someone sitting in the lotus position for hours on end or lying down falling asleep on your bed. For some of us, meditation is walking in nature. It's looking at a flower in nature. And if that's the case, then take those crystals with you everywhere you go. And I would advise that if you're going out to work every day, that you do bring or wear certain crystals with you to help deflect any negative energy that may be around you, and also to help flow. So if you need to have more flow in your life, if you've got too much pressure, then choose a crystal that you feel that's going to help you bring more flow and less pressure into your life. Particularly the darker stones. I do like in workplaces, I would always have brought a pyramid, a black pyramid. Just a small one, very subtle, that I would leave on my desk. And that would protect my headspace and so stop any interference from electromagnetic energy. I would also use orgonite, which is a combination of crystals and metal in a resin base that also deflects any negative ions and help keep your personal space clear. And again, as I said, with the darker crystals, you will need to cleanse them often. and I always in the workplace, I would have always cleansed my crystals in salt water. So for me, the best salt is sea salt. So I would have always kept that on my desk and put the crystals into a little bowl and a little bit of sea salt on them and cleanse them when I felt they needed cleansing. Now, that is about looking after your day-to-day needs. Now, whatever it is that you particularly need or want to bring into your life, crystals can also help you do that too. I won't get into that too much today, other than to say that when you program a crystal, that is a piece of chalcedony. The light isn't great because it's evening time here, so I'm relying on artificial light. And this is a piece of selenite, which I keep with that crystal because the selenite deflects any negativity. So sometimes if you program a certain crystal to help you look after yourself better, or if you're healing because you've been ill, or if you feel the need for a change in life but you might have a lot of fear, then I always suggest that you keep selenite. This is just a little block of selenite that you can get anywhere for €1 or €2. Tumblestones, most tumblestones you'll get for under a £5, depending on the stone. And again, always go with what you feel you need at that particular time. But programming crystals, because if you're programming it where you know something is going to take time to come into fruition, then keep a piece of selenite with that crystal and keep it wrapped up in a special bag that might have something written down on it, your special request, whatever it is that you need to bring into your life. And you can carry that around with you in your handbag, around your neck, hanging in a little bag, in your bra, in your trouser pocket, in your shoe, in your boot, whatever works for you. You can put it wherever you like. But every so often look at that affirmation or positive thing that you're trying to bring into your life and see what's changed. And maybe you need to change the crystal, because when you change, you generally need to change the crystals. I'll move on to protective crystals, ones that you might wear around your neck. And the reason why I choose to wear crystals around my neck is because I need protection. Because in this area, everybody needs protection. Everything external around us can do one of two things. It can create positivity or it can create negativity. So whatever you are feeling when you wake up in the morning, you may need to change your crystal that you wear every day. But have a selection. Again, you don't need to go out and spend hundreds of euros. You can get drilled tumblestones and simple wax cords. I can't wear chains, so I always wear wax cords, or I wear ribbons or leather around my neck, and I feel much clearer for some reason. I don't know why I can't wear metal around my neck, but it's just one of those things, so I just accept it. And some of you may not like wearing things around your neck, and if that's the case, then just put it in your pocket. But be aware that you will need protection on a daily basis, and looking after your body energy keeps everything clear, keeps your life flowing, keeps everything around you moving as it should. Once you put in 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes at the beginning of your day to check in with your energy to see what it needs, Try to always bring yourself back inside and ask yourself the question. Even though other people who are experienced healers can give you advice about certain things that you might need, and we're always here for you, but ultimately it's your choice. And try and begin to trust that natural instinct that you have inside of you, and know that that will not steer you wrong. So look at the flame again with me now. And breathe nice and slow. Feel this energy going out to you, cleansing your aura, lightening your load. And go and have a look at those crystals that you have sitting somewhere that you mightn't have looked at in a while. Or if you've never looked at crystals, consider a trip to a shop that might have some tumblestones and have a look there and invest a few euro at the start and see how they make you feel. I have my singing bowl here, and I wanted to talk about this because I often cleanse my crystals in the singing bowl, because I find that the vibration of the bowl works in unison with my body energy. So if I'm capturing something within myself that I need to expand and bring outside to help myself, then I put the crystals in the bowl and I play it. Now, I'm just going to have to put the camera at this angle for a second. I don't have a camera stand. Just give me 1 second. I'll be back to you. Now the vibration of the bowl sounds different because I put the selenite and the chalcedony in there. So as you can hear now, the bowl sounds different without the crystals. But it has put my energy into the crystals, so that now I will work with both of these crystals probably for the next week or so, maybe up until full moon, because this is a time where you're trying to bring things into your life to balance. And on my personal journey, I have been balancing health issues this year, and also trying to get the balance right between my healing work and the work that I do with animals. And we're all trying to do this on some level. So take some time out of your day and put together something that will help you on that journey, because we're all struggling at the moment and we can support one another really well. But if you don't have enough time in your day, especially if you've got a young family and a full-time job, then get your crystals out and start working with them. And these two babies will be with me, and I'll bring them into the next chat I do, and I'll talk about how things will have changed for me over the next week, and how I feel that the crystals have helped me. So I'm going to leave you there with a final cleanse. Work with me now. Look into the light. And just let go all of your worries and trust everything is going to be all right. And everything that you are seeking is seeking you. So I will love you and leave you. Brightest blessings and much love. Namaste.